think what I'm gonna miss the most about TikTok is that it felt so low pressure. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, of course, there were the Zach Kings and the Wisdom edits that, had a budget to them and were very editing intensive, but it didn't require that to either have a following or even have a video do well. I feel like every other social media platform nowadays, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, needs to be so carefully curated, and if you don't have the greatest idea or a Mr. Beast budget, you're just not gonna gain traction at all. Like, I've had a YouTube channel that I've posted to pretty regularly for about a year now, and I want nothing more than to be able to turn on my camera and just talk some BS to you guys like I do on here. But I feel like I can't, because I feel like I'm not putting in the same amount of effort that other creators are, therefore my video won't do as well. And my analytics support that. Also, when I look at all the big creators on the YouTube platform, only one of them even has that style of video, and it's Charlie. And Reels is fine, I guess, but after the exact same joke that's been stolen 900 times, or some other bop using an innuendo to promote their OF page, it gets kind of old pretty quick. It's also pretty apparent that their algorithm pushes what they want you to see, not what you want to see. TikTok kind of had the same feeling as going to a kickback at a friend's house, where you might have not known everyone in the room, or even been the most popular person there. But at any point in time, anyone could have popped off with a hilarious joke or an amazing story and captivated the whole room. TikTok was kind of one of the last parts of the internet that didn't feel like some new age Hollywood or media conglomerate empire running things. It kind of just felt like people being people. And I'm really gonna miss that. Wow, I mean, this show is amazing. It totally highlights the downward spiral of class division through the usage of capitalistic incentives, which will ultimately bring out the worst in humanity, and how the rich and powerful will exploit those physical and mental responses for entertainment purposes rather than actually help with any meaningful social issues. Hey, check it out, some YouTuber did it in real life as a joke. Apparently it wasn't a joke, and somehow everybody missed the point of the original. I'm gonna sit in the sky, not help with the objective, and be a problem. I'm gonna sit on objective and put some stuff on the ground while everyone else deals with the problem. I'm bad at Call of Duty, and learning how to play any other type of game is a problem. I don't even know how to play the game, but for some reason, that's going to be your team's problem. I think I'm good at the game, but my character balance is actually a problem. I don't even like the game. I just hate other people and have mental problems.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe.
I'm either gonna be so much help or just another problem. I'm gonna be a problem. How did both of the teams become my problem? I'm a furry, and that's your problem. I'm turned on, and that's my problem. I'm bisexual. I think I'm the problem, but I'm actually just annoying, and everybody hates me. I am the problem, and it feels good. Adding on an extra 3 seconds so daddy can get paid. Thank you, I love you. I've got a fun new conspiracy. What if all those drones that are flying over the US that the government doesn't know about are actually aliens and they're just kind of waiting for their time to land and be like, hey, how's everybody doing? So my name is Zixlock and that's my boy Glibgork. Yeah, so we're both from Omicron Persei 4. It's about 942 million light years in that direction. Either way, the reason we dropped in today was we've been seeing a lot of people on that thing that y'all call the internet talking about how you would be happy if a couple of us aliens, super offensive term by the way, would drop in and try like running things for a while. And we just want to know, was that a legit offer or were you guys joking? Because Glibgork wrote a whole 5-year plan and I've got a ray that cures cancer. So like if y'all are willing to give it a try, we're happy to give it a shot. Speaking of shots, someone needs to tell the Southern State to stop popping them at us. We are just trying to do geological surveys for a hyperlight rail. I'm gonna sit back and relax and deliver the problems directly to you. I'm gonna be a problem in Lucas's comments section for days on end and comment on every single video that he needs a part 3 to talk about Hawkeye mains because he didn't talk about Hawkeye mains and apparently not talking about Hawkeye mains is blasphemous! Also, I'm gonna be a problem from like 20 yards out, but the second you get close to me, I am worthless. I might actually be the biggest problem when it comes to strategists, but I'm also convinced that there's only about 6 of us who know how to play this character. I might actually be the one group of mains in this entire game who can play well and aren't consistently a problem. I'm a goated character. The problem is most people don't have the skill level to use me. I'm gonna be the problem over here. Now I'm gonna be the problem over here. Now I'm gonna be the problem over here. Now I'm gonna be the problem over here. All right, what does everybody want to do? I'd like to cast Fireball. Are you sure about that? Because you're only in like a 10 by 15 foot room right now. I'd like to cast Fireball. Okay, but just to remind you, all 3 other party members are in there with you and there's only 1 enemy. Oh, I'm sorry, did I ask about the consequences? Well, no, but then I'd like to cast Fireball. Okay, next time, nobody gets to choose chaotic neutral. We're having just another little bit of a mental break, so you know what that means. Yes!
Therapy.
No! You know, I'm just now realizing I could probably use some more healthy coping mechanisms.
You will disrobe for me.
Not gonna happen. Why do you have a camera? Sophie Rain made $40 million from the Odd Future website last year. Wrong acronym, but it's got nothing to do with Tyler the Creator. It doesn't matter if it has to do with Tyler the Creator or not, because brother, they paid her to be a thought.
Now take it off and let's make some money.
Why me? You've got some social media clout. Let's leverage it. You do realize that she is the top 1% of the top 1%, right? Yeah, so? So that's like saying because I drive a car, I should go and win the Indy 500. Now that would be great promotion for the page. Are you not listening to me? I am. I just don't understand what she has that you don't. Management, a marketing team, professional photographers. Oh, and by the way, the most important part, female anatomy. You know, nowadays we can change that. This is the perfect example of survivorship bias. Like, yeah, she might make $40 million a year, but did you know the average person on that website only makes $2,000 a day per year? Okay, but just checking to make sure that you know that's not close to 40 million. Yep, so here's a little reality check. We would never even come close to making $40 million a year doing that, and neither will you. Fine, you take the camera. Why? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make us millionaires.
You know this thing needs a battery, right? Alrighty, that's it for me tonight, guys. I can't play anymore.
Oh, come on, man. Just one more game.
Nah, dude, I'm serious. I really need to get a good night's sleep tonight.
No, seriously, one more game. You think 20 minutes is going to be the difference between making or breaking your day?
Okay, fine. One more game, but that's it. Okay, now I'm actually gonna get off. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Dude, we just won. You can't end on a win.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, one more. Win or lose, one more. Look, I'm tired. It's 11 p.m. I have work tomorrow.
Oh, is your mommy telling you it's bedtime?
What? No,
is
that's
the
not.
little boy so sleepy?
Okay, you know what? All right, that's it. I am calling it. We just lost 3 games in a row. I'm going to bed.
But that means we're due, bro. We're about to get matched in bad lobbies and roll them.
Okay, that's
A really good point.
a really good point, but just one more. It is 3:32 in the morning. I'm getting off.
Okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Now, counter argument, no balls.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
I cannot believe that the zombie apocalypse finally happened. I know, right? I'm just excited to see what type of zombies we got. I'm really hoping for like a Walking Dead type of situation. Oh, check it out. There's actually one over there. No way, really? I'm gonna need you to shoot me. Yeah, you know what? I'll get right to that after you shoot me first. Tell you what, you still got the grenade? Yeah, you think we should just head out at the same time? Yeah, given the circumstances, I honestly feel like that's our best option. Well, in that case, I will see you down there, brother.
I need someone to explain to me, like I am a blind golden retriever, what the obsession with Coachella is. From someone that's never been, but has been force-fed pictures and videos every single year for the past decade, it seems like an overcrowded, poorly run venue with a lineup that most people only want to see 1/10 of, while the rest of everyone else is engaged in some non-existent fashion show. So what exactly is the draw here? Is it just to say that you went? Because if that's the case, for the low price of $100, I'll just Photoshop you some photos that you can post on Instagram and say that you went, while you also save the rest of your money, because that's a win-win. Coachella seems a lot like Dubai to me, where if you're rich or famous, it's probably a really good time, but if you're a normal person, it's probably just alright, and then halfway through you realize, hey, this is really expensive, and I actually could have spent less money on a full trip to Hawaii for a better time. Well, you've never been, so you just don't get it. Okay, yeah, that might be true, but at the same time, I have been to about 10 other music festivals, and never once have I thought, you know what would make this better? A worse lineup with a crowd that isn't there for the music at twice the price. We might be heading for a recession. I mean, now that the stock market's lost 6.6 trillion in the past 2 days, we might be heading for. We have been in a recession. It costs $1 an egg nowadays, and people are financing their $16 Chipotle chicken burrito bowl at a 20% interest rate like it's a Dodge Challenger, and Skrillex just dropped a new album. We have been in a recession. But we might be heading towards a recession. Might be. The job market has been in shambles for years now. People can barely afford things like food and rent, and young people are skipping out on major life milestones like buying a house or having children because financially it doesn't make sense. That is damn near a textbook recession. But the stock market's been doing good, so it's not really a recession. Only 10% of Americans own 93% of the stocks. The stock market is not a good indication as to how the average American is doing. It's a good indication as to how businesses are doing. And even then, a large portion of it is based on speculation. The problem here is when people are doing bad, businesses can still be doing good. But when those businesses start to do bad, the rest of us start to do terrible. We might be headed for a recession. 1 in 3 young adults currently live at home with their parents. That's a higher number than during the Great Depression. So let me tell you something that none of the talking heads on TV have the balls to say. We're in a recession. We've been in a recession, and it's about to get a whole lot worse. 2,781. There are 2,781 billionaires on this planet, and you're telling me not a single one of you losers wants to be Batman? How were your options laid out in front of you? Like, you can either influence politics, or you can dress up as a superhero, roll around in a bulletproof car, and fight crime. And you chose politics, you nerd? What is the point in having all that money if you're not gonna help people, or at the very least, do something fun and cool with it? I sent a car into space. I built a clock on a mountain. I would turn the entire state of Nebraska into a paintball match that I live streamed through CCTV footage. Winner gets $1 million. There's almost 3,000 of you dweebs, and all you can think of to do is compete to see who's got the biggest boat? Like, newsflash, man, we all know that you guys are compensating. I bought a social media platform. I would buy every middle schooler in the country sushi for a day and a new pair of shoes just cause I could. You're telling me that not even a single one of you gold-hoarding schmucks wants to try to tackle childhood cancer. Are we being for real right now? I am waiting for the day where one of these half-wit currency-collecting clowns wakes up and realizes that they have world-changing money and could actually do something helpful with it, or at the very minimum, worth everybody's time. Hello? Hey, Larry, it's Jim. Jim, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in the office this morning. What's that all about? Yeah, I'm like really sick right now. I don't think I can make it into work today. I've just got this really bad stomach thing going on. Oh, buddy, yeah, that really stinks. But it is some interesting timing. Are you sure that it doesn't have anything to do with a certain Bethesda remake? Are you still there, Jim? Yeah, I mean, no. It's got nothing to do with the Oblivion remaster. I didn't say Oblivion, Jim. I know that. I just heard about it and assumed maybe that's what you were referring to. Mm-hmm. But I promise, I've just got this really bad throat thing going on right now. Your throat? Because I thought you said it was a stomach thing, Jim. Yeah, I mean, it's just coming out of both ends for me right now. Listen here, Jim. Do not ever tell me that it's in your stomach and then try to give me throat right after. I'm sorry. Do you think I'm stupid, Jim? No. I know exactly what's going on. You do? Of course I do. The entire IT department and the software dev team called out at the same time yesterday. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I told them. Okay. You are going to be sick for precisely the next 3 days. On Friday, I need you to come in and deliver to me the Johnson report. Once you do that, you're free to go for the weekend and complete as many quest lines as you want. After all, someone needs to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Sir? By Azura, by Azura, by Azura. You're the grand champion. See you on Friday.
I was born 87 years ago.